this contest. Ricky Hatton's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and his opponents, fighting out of the red corner, Ricky the Hitman.
All right, guys, remember, obey my commands at all times. All right, let's have a good clean fight.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Miguel Cotto may get what he wants tonight, but so is his opponent. Both guys like to fight on the inside.
Yes, they do. Who's going to be better? Whose punches are going to be a little bit shorter?
And there he counters back against his opponent. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Move your head. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Cotto's just creating a little bit of real estate for himself. Well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt. Blocks that belt line well. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Hatton find a way. He went down and now beating the count and looking to continue and survive.
Well, I think a lot of us wanted to find out what would happen when this moment came, if it did come. Right now, Hatton wants to find out too.
You see guys do this all the time, a little shove off there to create some space on the inside and get your punches off. Ricky Hatton starting to show some swelling. His corner should ice that down. Nice job on the inside right there, just creating some space. Hey, have it your way. And this round comes to an end. Cotto's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
Right on the mark, both guys with the hook.
Teddy, early in the career of Miguel Cotto, he probably didn't get enough credit for one dynamic of his game. But lately he has, and that's his boxing ability.
Yeah, it is. Everybody looks at Cotto, they see a guy that's going to come forward and really attack.
Oh, Miguel Cotto's stunned, and he is hurt. Cotto's pushing away right there. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape.
1, 2.
So Cotto goes down, and now he beats the ref's count. He's going to continue on.
He's answered the first part of the question that every fighter has to answer. He has the heart to get up. Now is he smart enough to survive?
Hatton clearly bothered by that punch, and he's looking to clinch.
He spent a lot of time, Hatton has, going to school where he's learned offense. Right now, he's got a quick lesson to learn. How to survive, how to come up with defense.
Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
Good block. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Miguel Cotto. Nice strike after catching one by Miguel Cotto. And round number 3 is underway. Cotto's heading out there for this round, hoping that his legs are under him the way they need to be. He was dropped the last round.
Well, he's going to find out. See, that's a good thing you just said, hoping. Well, he can't hope his legs are under him. He's got to find that out, because if he goes out there and tries to use them and they're not, he's going to fall all over the place, and the referee's going to stop it. His opponent's going to jump on him. So while the referee's counting, what he's got to do is test him out a little bit. So now you know how to go about surviving the round. Do you just stay on the ropes and move your head, or do you use your bicycle?
Ricky Hatton's side, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about, if it gets to the point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
Nice job on the inside right there, just creating some space. Hey, have it your way.
Hatton comes from a family of soccer players. In fact, his grandfather and his father were part of the Manchester City team, and Ricky himself.
And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Rise up to his feet, but what does the immediate future hold for him?
Well, he only has a couple seconds to figure it out.
A good block by Ricky Hatton. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Ricky Hatton. Able to get rid of that one.
When he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Ricky Hatton's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Ricky Hatton. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. One hook deserves another. Wow. Frustrating his opponent with great defense.
Cotto, obviously a Puerto Rican native, but he has made Madison Square Garden in New York his home away from home.
Yes, a lot of Latino fans, a lot of Puerto Rican fans in that area, and they have embraced him.
A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Ricky Hatton's got a bloody nose right now. I don't know if it's broken, but the bottom line is it's going to be a distraction. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Not an accurate hook at all. Cotto's in control here. You can just look at this fight for 10 seconds and you've seen everything you need to see, because there hasn't been a moment where it hasn't been his fight.
Yeah, you know, you talk about those sins. A lot of times people say there's 7 virtues, there's 7 sins out there. One of the sins that you hear about is greed. That's the only thing that could beat him right now, is if he gets greedy.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Ricky Hatton's making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Nice block by Ricky Hatton. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of 5th gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Cotto's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. You would think Hatton would be getting the better of it here on the inside, but that's not the case at all.
No, but what it comes down to in any athlete's career is a moment where sometimes you have to make an adjustment. Do something you've never had to do before. Hatton's going to have to figure out another way to go about his business.
Missed that uppercut. Cotto's 6th round now underway. Let's see who can really come on here in the second half of this fight. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Wow! Ricky Hatton's in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Ricky Hatton showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Parries that punch intended for the head. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. A good block by Ricky Hatton. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Cotto's making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the...
Oh! Ricky Hatton stunned and staggered. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a bunch.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Miguel Cotto's in bad.
All right.
You knew the swelling was bad. Now you see the result. The ref stepping in, stopping this fight. That's a TKO. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.